Question 4 was always Montgomery's baby. I think question 4 is a red herring. We do not have a monopoly on detecting synths. In the Commonwealth, people trip up infiltrators all the time based off their imperfect behavior and memory. It is indisputable that the baseball question produces no abnormal results, but I think at its heart this is not a psychological trigger. Instead, it's a defect in memory. So if we pin all of our hopes on question 4, then it's just one wetware update later that we're back to square one. I know you dismiss my insistence that question 3 is the key, but if we have more sophisticated monitoring of test subjects, EKG, pupil dilation, response time, then the subliminal data would speak volumes. Synths are incapable of true feelings. So again, question 3, Montgomery. Chambers surely has to see losing Montgomery as a mistake. I don't care if Covenant is lacking medical assistance. Our limiting factor isn't the stream of test subjects going through Covenant. It's our acquisition rate of test negatives and our research bandwidth. Montgomery is far more important here than giving scours checkups. Can you please talk to Chambers about this? Okay. Debrief.
Confidence on subject 12 is high. We'll know for certain post-mortem. And any progress on question 3? None. The EKG shows nothing unexpected. The answers are too damn predictable. You've made your opinions quite clear on the value of question 3. Removing it could invalidate all the data we've accumulated to date. Moving on. Question 4. The data on this is fascinating. Why does baseball have the highest degree of correlation? Even more than question 8. Our methodology was exhaustive. Subject 12's answers in regards to baseball in his childhood were particularly fascinating. See here and here. I wonder, do they play baseball in the Institute? Or is there some sort of defect in their programming? We need another failure to explore this further. We can do nothing more with Subject 12 except final processing. I'll let the reclamation team know.
Okay. This is just a shortcut.
Need to relax.
You do need to relax. Don't worry. There's nobody here. Nobody here. Running out of ammo.
Hey.
Can I take people hostages? Or for example, I have no ammo, just aim at someone and they're like putting hands up.
What the?
Or even if I have ammo, I was just saying like if I don't have ammo and then like pretend like that I have. Don't look. I don't want to pickpocket you.
Damn it! Where'd you go?
Doggo? It's over. Comfort hair trigger. What? Okay. So is there speech? A speech perk that lets me talk to people better. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe just increasing charisma. It affects your success to proceed dialogue and your martyr. Now you instantly gain 1 point. Yay. Locksmith, a hacker. Okay. Let's go this way. Ah, the chained door.
Hey, Dan.
Just what the hell are they doing down here?
Bad things. Doctor. Yeah.
Hey.
And here you are. My life's work on the verge of ruin, all because of your efforts to find Stockton's supposed daughter.
You
do know she's most likely a synth, yes?
Most likely.
If you are more than a hired gun, perhaps we can stop this before it's
Nobody
too
really
late.
hired me. Well, that kinda. Go on.
Go on.
What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something?
Destroyed how?
What happened to you?
In Diamond City, a lifetime ago, my parents and 8 others were massacred by someone. At first, we thought the maniac was human. But that was the day we learned of the Institute's latest creations, the synths.
Okay.
As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've
Like the
dedicated my
Jews.
life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out.
Reminds
so they
me
can
of
be
They Live.
Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
Are those glasses helping you? Oh, is it that bad, really?
Really? Is it that bad?
Hundreds of kidnappings over the years. Ask the survivors if it's really that bad. And there are so many other tragedies that may be their responsibility as well.
Tell me more about
Who
this
really
dude.
knows what the Institute is responsible for?
And how do they manage to keep us in the dark? A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
Tell me about
And the
it.
safe test works?
Oh, yes. Autopsies confirm the test is getting more accurate. There's something in the questions which provokes a response from synths, but the exact trigger is elusive. The margin of error is admittedly high, 4 or 5 false positives per synth. But one day, we hope to get it to 1 or 2 false positives.
I don't know.
It sounds like your test may not even work.
There is a correlation. We've measured it. We just need more data, more test subjects to narrow it down. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia.
I think you're crazy.
I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
No, thank you.
Sorry. That's a deal I won't accept.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
I don't want to kill you.
Dr. Chambers.
I will not beg for my life.
I wasn't hired to kill her, so
Hey, Dan.
Just what the hell are they doing down here?
she can do whatever she wants, but I'm going to look for... Ooh. Go away. Whoops. Pocketed. Wait, so lighter build. And then, oops, crap, sorry. And I have stuff for the other things, but okay. Right, okay. And then no more. Oh, this is even better. So I don't have enough for that. Okay, that's fine. What am I lacking? Cloth and leather. Cloth and leather. How about weapons? Ooh, leather chest piece. That's good, is it? Because mine is pocketed. So I'd lose 5. Or 10 even. Can I put the pocket in it though? No. Okay. And you don't have the weapon thing. Which is unfortunate, but okay. So what's what am I doing on the terminal? Oh, maybe unlocking the gates or something. Cell, sort message. Retrieval team ready. Until the whole honest Dan affair is resolved, stand down. The Stockton retrieval drew too much attention. Mr. Fitzgerald is furious you extracted Subject 14 so close to Covenant. See that doesn't happen again. Our team's all patched up and ready to grab some synths. Still tracking Subject Boyd, just give us the order. The rant. I do not need a degree in socioeconomics to realize Covenant's trade policies are unsustainable. As soon as we can't afford the subsidies, Mrs. Fitzgerald will increase her prices to attain self-sufficiency. Commercial traffic will slow, but more than traders visit Covenant now. One of Dr. Rogers' points concerned me. Covenant has had a net operating loss since its inception. Its expenses are staggering. The fusion batteries alone are a princely sum. The assets seized from the captured subjects in no way makes up this massive deficit. If we were a business, I'd say we're a couple months away from bankruptcy. Grave concerns. Do you think these objections have not been raised before? But by all means, propose a viable alternative, but bear this in mind. Fact, we need a large data sample. The larger the better. Fact, the initial test is more effective if the subjects are close to their psychological baseline. Fact, if the Institute gets a single hint of our existence, our mission will end before it has truly begun. Fact, bears eat beats. Covenant has designed from the ground up to attract visitors, and it is working. Our data pool is increasing at an exponential rate, and the subjects take the test voluntarily and unaware. Effectively, the test is hiding in plain sight. Covenant is a mistake. I cannot dispute Dr. Ryan's case for the therapeutic value of the community, but our mission must come first. The wide variety of risk we expose ourselves to is outright foolish. My concerns should not have been summarily dismissed. There must be another, saner way. Okay. Before I unlock anything, let me just go check the place out. Can I pickpocket her? I don't have anything. Drugs, buff jet. Grenade. Oh yes, stimpaks. Hell yeah. Caltrops. Cutting fluid. Okay. That's cell 1. I don't know what to do with her. Hey.
Excuse me.
Please don't hurt me.
Your face all dirty. Soon.
It's all right. You're safe now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm Amelia Stockton. I'm not a synth.
I believe you.
believe you.
I just want this nightmare to end.
What the hell's wrong
My
with the
father,
camera?
Old Man Stockton, he will reward you. Just let me out.
Oh.
Please.
Yeah, okay. Unlocked. Unlocked. Unlocked.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free. I'm never ever coming back here. I thought I'd never get out of there.
Right. You can go, I guess. Bye.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
How much was it? She's
What if
Synth.
she's a synth?
If even after all they've done to her, they don't know if she's a synth or not, I figure she's human enough.
Yeah,
Here's your
like,
cut of the
what
reward.
does it matter?